Hey there, welcome back. So today's question is, how does one build a brand from scratch without giving up? And this question, like many of our questions here on this channel, is a layered question. So I'm going to break this down into two parts. The first one, how do you build a brand from scratch? Well, it's not easy. Right? But what you do is you take the vision of that brand. Who are you serving? What are you setting out to do? How are you going to do it? Find the vision, get the vision of the brand. Who are you going to serve? What are you going to do? How are you going to do it? Take that vision and reduce it to the ridiculous. Reverse engineer the tasks necessary to build the vision. So when you reverse engineer the tasks to build the vision, when you reduce it all the way down, again, I call it reduce it to the ridiculous, you will have the tasks that are to be done daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly, every 3 years to build that vision. When you create a brand from scratch, keeping the vision in front of you is extremely important. So starting with the end in mind, get that vision. Who are you going to serve? What are you going to do? How are you going to do it? Fully break all of that down. And so as you break it all the way down, then you build it all the way up. By creating the processes at the same time that you're building the brand, you're building the foundations of the business, of the brand. And so how does one build the brand from scratch without giving up? Well, that's where that vision comes in. That's where goal alignment comes in. So when you have those bad days, you keep the vision in mind of who you're going to serve, what you're doing, and how you're doing it. And really keeping in mind why you created it in the first place, likely because of who you were serving. The brand was created to serve someone or solve a problem. So oftentimes when we feel like giving up, a couple things can be happening. We lost sight of the vision of who we're serving, or there is a piece of the puzzle that hasn't been reduced to the ridiculous. Oftentimes, overwhelm surrounding giving up, especially when starting something new, sometimes that overwhelm has to do with tasks not being fully broken down, not knowing what comes next. And often the not knowing what to do next means there's a piece of the puzzle that hasn't been fully broken down and or processes created for it. So, how do you start a brand from scratch without giving up? Keep your vision in front of you. Create the vision for the brand, who you're serving, what you're doing, how you're doing it. Keep that in front of you at all times. Reduce the tasks of getting to that vision to the ridiculous so you know what to do daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly to get the vision to serve those people. And I guess maybe, just maybe, take a break. A lot of overwhelm, yes, comes from a lack of process, a lack of knowing what to do next, and maybe the tasks are just too big and not really reduced to the ridiculous. But other times, we just need a break. All right, friends, I hope this helps. Thanks so much for watching. This is Danielle. Have a great one.